Hey guys, Marcus Crawford here, or Idaho Sledhead as I'm known on my YouTube channel. Hey, I am at a spot here called Initial Point, and it is a just kind of a part south of Kuna, Idaho. And I'm going to do kind of a quick sweep around here with the GoPro. I had to do some serious four-wheeling with my Durango there to get to the top. You can see some people down there doing some shooting, which by the way is illegal in this spot, but they don't care. And the place where you see me out at the Snake River, I'm kind of pointed that direction now. I fly out there quite a bit, but we're going to go up here to Initial Point, and I've got the Fimi X8 SE with me today, and we're just going to fly around here a little bit, kind of look at the territory a little bit. There is, I have seen some aircraft in the air, but they're much higher than we are. I'm going to see if I can show you this here. So I know this is windy, so I hope you can hear me. This was the start of the first survey in Idaho, and so it's called Initial. That's why it's called Initial Point, and that's where they started the survey. And I don't know, I'm pointing down here, hopefully you can see this. It's just kind of on top of a bluff out in the middle of Idaho. And while we got some wind today, what the heck, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to get the drone up in the air. It's gusting up to 9 miles an hour, and it's all of that. May even be more. But let's get that bird in the air and take a few pictures. Okay guys, hopefully I'm sure you probably can't hear me. This will probably be iPhone audio. It is really windy up here, but we're going to take the Fimi up in the air anyway, and we're going to get some pictures here. Yeah, so it's wanting to do a firmware update. We're not going to do that this time. We are going to enter device. Okay, so the drone is initializing it. As you can see, it's not on a completely level spot, but I don't think there's a level spot up here. So, and we got a fair amount of wind. Let's see if we can get a connection. No connection yet. The cable here, there we go. That was the issue. Yeah, there we go. The cable wasn't completely connected, so yeah, we are on 4K 30 frames per second. That was our issue. It says it's ready to go GPS. I am going to start recording, and we'll see if we can take off here. Okay, recording has started, and I'm going to be ready to hit the throttle as this thing gets up in the air. I'm going to check. Yeah, so it looks like everything is normal with regard to status. Almost forgot to check that. So yeah, let's go ahead and take off. Yeah, I hit the takeoff button. Let's try it on the screen. Auto takeoff. Yeah, so you can see the wind blew it instantly here, so I got some altitude pretty quick. Man, I'll tell you what, the wind is pushing it back, but it seems to be doing okay. Let's drop that gimbal down a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna go straight up here. Dropping the gimbal down so you guys can kind of see where we're at. There I am down there in the red shirt. Okay, we're up there about 73 meters. Pick the gimbal back up. And we'll just do a little yaw around here. So See if I can do a smooth yaw. So that's kind of facing south. And then west. Excuse me, that's south. I'm sorry, I misspoke there. Kind of had it backwards here. Okay, I'm going to spin it around and see if I can get it back facing towards us. That's the road I came in on there. And you can see my my red Dodge Durango, and that is the road that I came up. Let me tell you, I'll see if I can get some footage on my dash cam from that. That was a pretty hairy little rock-strewn road, but they say that Dodge is an SUV, so I did it. There were some pretty serious rocks there. The Durango does have low range, so that's I was able to take advantage of that. So let me make sure I get my directions correctly. So this, I think I misspoke again earlier. This is west. This is due west. And that is the Swan Falls Road off in the distance there. That's the one that I take when I go out to the Snake River Canyon. And this is due south now. Heading due south. Those are the Oahe Mountains you see off in the distance. And I am hearing an aircraft off in the distance here. Oh, he's way to the north of us and much higher, so we're good to go. There again, that's something you always want to look at. And then there again, this is facing kind of westward again. So let's come back in towards us a little bit here. I'm going to reduce some altitude and come in. Well, this thing takes phenomenal video. So this might be a good spot to do an orbit. So let's try an orbit around initial point here, bringing it up above us. As I recall, I think you have to kind of stop above where you're at. And boy, that's pissing off these birds, that drone is. I got birds that are just checking it all out. They don't like it. So anyway, let's go into intelligent flight modes here. Let's see if I can figure this out. It is not, for some reason, it's not going into the intelligent flight modes. Maybe I have to turn off the camera. Let me try that. So I stopped recording. There we go. Yeah, so you have to stop recording to get in intelligent flight modes. So I'm selecting orbit, and central point, fly around the sun as a default speed. Heading will be locked at the point of interest. So I think I don't know. We're gonna have to figure this out as we go, I guess. Please fly over the top of and to set center. Okay, so you know, I'll be honest with you guys. I'm looking at this. So it says setting center. Okay, so then Okay, so now I have to set the radius. So we're gonna back it off. Man, this thing is a hot rod, I'm telling you. And we're gonna pick it back up. And that is our radius. So we've set the radius. And okay, there we go. So let's pick up the speed here. We're gonna want it to go pretty darn quick. We're gonna go clockwise and go. Man, the drone is getting with it. I'm watching it. It's tilted to its side. I'm telling you, this is a powerful drone, guys. The Hubsan Zeno would not be capable of this. It just wouldn't do it. So I'm looking at the screen here. So I don't know if I don't have it picked up or too much. So I don't know what I'm doing here. Am I yawed the wrong way? Oh, and I didn't start recording either. So guys, I kind of lost myself here. Yeah, there we are. I kind of thought I had us set as the point of interest here, but it lost us as we went. So there we are right there. But it seems like it's not, it's orbiting, but it's not holding the camera on center, I don't think. Maybe. So I'm having to adjust the yaw to keep us on center. So I'm doing something wrong here, evidently. Okay, we are down to 62% battery. Okay, I'm gonna get out of the orbit here. Okay, so orbit mission completed as soon as I hit that X. And let's go back into, and then I have to turn off recording to get back into the intelligent flight modes. Yeah, let's try a spiral. Central point of the radius, drone will fire around the central point. The drone will shoot a video automatically. Please fly in an open area. So that's what we're going to do. So I am going to drop the gimbal and set it on my pickup there. Oh, it says please fly to the top of the center to set the radius. So it looks like I need to come forward. And boy, I'll tell you what, this is the drone to do it with. This baby, it hauls the mail, I'm telling you. Okay, we're gonna set my truck as the center. Okay, so now I need to fly out to a distance. So we're gonna back off again. And I think that's far enough. Yeah, we've got enough altitude, so I am going to call that good. And let's speed it up here a little bit. We're gonna go clockwise again. Oh, that's the radius that I'm setting there. I'm sorry, maximum radius. So that's good. So we'll go out. Let's go out 100 meters. Okay, I hit go, and it automatically started recording. And I'm looking at the drone up there. Oh, so this is going to turn out pretty cool. Man, it is fun watching this drone in action. I'm telling you, this thing is just a hot rod compared to that Hubsan Xeno. So it's increasing its radius as it goes out. And this is doing what I hoped that orbit would do. It's keeping the center. So maybe I set something wrong earlier. Mission completed. Okay. So I'm going to bring it back to us, start video here again, and I'm going to see if we can, let's see if we can get some pictures of this. Okay, I'm going to move on top of the point here. Boy, this thing's fast. Okay, so you can see me there. I am climbing to the top of the point, and I'm going to see if I can bring it in and see if we can do a droney. Boy, this thing puts on the brakes like you can't believe, man. I can get a little closer than that. Okay, that's me doing a manual spiral there. Okay, so I'm going to come in a little closer. We got a good wind here, guys, so keep that in mind, that this drone is fighting a heck of a wind. So let's, I'm going to stop recording. Pick up the gimbal just a little. Stop recording, go back in. We're going to try a droney and invert, I believe. Control the gimbal camera to make sure the target is in the center of view. Drone will fly backward and upward. So that's what we're going to do. So it's got me there. Let's go to the next page. Flight speed. Let's go out a ways. Let's go out 146 meters. Let's make it go fast. About 5.5 meters per second. And I'm going to turn on auto return. I do want it to come back and go. And it starts off slowly at first, and it will speed up as it goes backwards. I'll tell you. Pretty darn cool. And it says the target is too small. It's still going. How far out did I set it to go? So I told it to return. Yeah, now it's coming back. And yeah, the recording is still on. Yeah, so it's cool. We'll get it coming back here. So I can see the drone. It's coming back to us. It it evidently lost me in the picture. It got far enough away that it couldn't see me as the target, but that's all right. I'm gonna manually drop the gimbal down here a little. Well, how cool was that? Yeah, so it says it completed, so I'm gonna start recording again. It's lowering a little bit. We saw that earlier with this drone. And of course, I'll give it the wind here. Let's do another. Let's try the rocket droney. So let's try a rocket. Target is in the center, upward. So let's do that again. So it's got me. Next one is so we're not going to go quite the distance. Let's go, yeah, 71 meters. I like speeding it up a little. 5 meters per second, and we want it to auto return, and we're going to go. So if I understand this correctly, it'll just go up. Yeah, oh, that's cool. Well, it's directly above me, so that didn't do what I thought it was going to do, guys. So let me see if I can drop the gimbal. Yeah, it's right above me. Well, heck, let's just do it ourselves. I'm gonna go straight up. Boy, what you're seeing there is something I have a problem with. You saw me rotate there. I am telling you, I always tend to move the joysticks when I'm doing something like this. Okay, that's as far up as we want to go. We are at 33% battery. Let's pick the gimbal back up. We're gonna fly out a little ways, and rule of thirds here. Those are the Boise Mountains you see off in the distance. Okay, we're at 30% battery. Oh, I didn't start recording. Doggone it. I forgot after that droney it would stop recording, so we missed that rocket and everything. Shoot. Okay, guys, I'm not going to mess around. At 30% battery, I'm going to hit return to home here.
Low battery. Please land ASAP to avoid damaging.
Yeah, and it's telling me it wants to come back, so that's what we're doing. We may have to stop we'll see how it lands here. If it looks like it's going to land on a rock or something, I'll cancel the return to home and land it manually. In fact, I am going to do that. I can't say for certain, but it looked like it was out there in the rocks. I want to land it where I can see it. I'm going to pick this up so you guys can see me. So we're kind of in an open area here. I'm trying to find a place without rocks here. And I'm about to lose my hat in this wind. Okay, guys. This just isn't an ideal spot.
Low battery. Please charge a sap.
Okay, we got her on the ground. It wasn't ideal, but yeah, we'll pick up the gimbal there. Okay, guys. Wow, this thing did really well, and this was kind of a weird place to fly because of uneven ground and wind and rocks, etc. And I made some mistakes there, forgetting to start recording and so forth after we did some of the automated flights, but overall pretty darn good. So yeah, let's get back in front of the GoPro, see if the GoPro is going here. Okay, guys, so we got the Fimi X8 SE up today. We were flying in way less than ideal conditions. The pilot made a few mistakes with regard to recording, etc., and it's windy, so I don't even know if you're going to be able to hear a lot of this commentary. But hey, I had a lot of fun with this thing, and this is a powerful drone. The wind doesn't bother it. It can fly in some pretty high winds. We proved that even in the automated flight modes. So it's pretty darn cool. So again, this is Marcus Crawford with the Idaho Quadcopter channel. If you like this kind of content, please subscribe to my channel and maybe hit the notification button so you know when new videos are coming out. I'd appreciate that. But as I always say, most of all, I just really appreciate you tuning in and taking the time to watch this video. And hey, we'll see you on the next one. Oh, and I almost forgot, another shout out to my friends at the Drone Seekers. All right, talk to you guys later. Bye.